Welcome back to the Spinnin Backfist MMA show presented by Monaco. We are here with the steamroller, Matt Frevola, ahead of another fight at MSG. This is like kind of a nice tradition. Every time you fight local, you come on the Spinnin Backfist show beforehand. Before you fought Dober, you were telling us, like, I guarantee you I'm going to knock this guy out. You were dead ass right about that. Here you are back in the Barstool office.
Yeah, man. You know, another fight at MSG. This is my third time now at MSG. It's honestly crazy to even think about.
Yeah.
And this is my 10th UFC fight now. This is what I do, man. I'm ready to go and I'm ready to fight.
And you were telling us, like, even before we started doing the interview and stuff, you've noticed the attention around this fight, the attention around Matt Frevola is different this time.
Yeah, man. It's nuts. Just the more interviews, more publicity, more fans. It's even weird that I say that I have fans. I always I have friends and I have family. If you support me, your family. And I love it, man, and it's only going up from here.
Is it getting tougher during fight week? Do you notice the difference with all the media and whatnot?
Yeah, definitely. Like yesterday, I was like busy all day, having to schedule my workouts in and then all the interviews and then my meals. And then today, like tonight, I'm cutting weight. And usually, like, I don't do shit on Thursday. But I had to make it out here and see the boys at Barstool.
I love that. Respect that. Anyone on the card that you were specifically like, oh my God, I can't wait to see them, like, at MSG?
Yuri. I had to see Yuri. Like, I love him. He's a samurai. And I was like, I got my new hairdo.
You have a little bit of it up top.
Yep. The corn roller, the new mythical fighter is here. And I was like, all right, I got to meet Yuri because you see Yuri's hair.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need a sick picture.
I don't know how you
him.
get that hair either.
His is nuts. I don't even know. It's almost like his looks like it's like half dreads, half cornrows. It's like, it's crazy. What was what made you want to do it? Just random, or what was the inspiration?
Dude, I've always wanted to have cornrows like my entire life. And like I was in the army for 8 years, so I always had to like shave my beard and like cut my hair, keep it like clean cut. So I was like, once I'm out, I'm gonna grow my beard out. I'm gonna grow my hair out. I'm gonna get my cornrows. And even when I was a kid, like playing Madden, like creating my character, I'd create my character with like cornrows.
That's great.
And then I always saw there's something like so badass of like a white dude with like cornrows at a fight. You just look like a psycho.
When McGregor came on the scene with that was like, I feel like a big thing. It was almost like a trend, like that spurred with the man bun and everything. Man bun McGregor.
I know. I mean, this wasn't a McGregor inspired thing, but I can't get into a fight pose without somebody saying that I'm a wannabe McGregor now. But I'll take it.
Yeah, if you're gonna be compared to anyone, that's a good one.
I think it's just the red and the beard too.
Yeah,
probably.
It's either if they're an MMA fan, they say I look like McGregor. If they're Mexican and boxing fan, they say I look like Canelo.
Yeah,
cinnamon in there.
Yeah, very, very like just they see orange and they're like, I guess you're that one fighter.
Yeah, exactly.
And McGregor, guy that you've been friendly with in the past. We saw McGregor together in Abu Dhabi around the pool, just chilling with our boy Connor.
That
no
was
big
cool,
deal,
man. That was a cool experience getting to go to Fight Island during COVID. And fight out there.
For this fight, did you watch any tape on Benoit or no?
I did. I don't love to watch tape.
Yeah.
Because like even I'll say the Dober fight was like the toughest one to watch tape. Like my brother always like forces me to watch tape. And like so we're watching like the Dober, I'm just watching him like knock everybody out.
And you're like,
I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, fuck, I gotta fight this guy.
Yeah.
But so I mean, after watching all that tape and going out there and doing that to Dober, like I could watch tape on anybody.
Nice.
Definitely. Yeah, that like
so.
breaks through the barrier. Weidman was in here earlier. He actually said that like he thinks 90% of fighters struggle with overthinking things during the fight. He said you're in the 10% that does not struggle with that. You just show up and you don't have to worry about that issue when it comes to a Matt Frevola fight. You're in there to throw down. I feel like your opponent's pretty similar. Like Dana White is talking about, if you don't know now, you know. I think this could be fight of the night on Saturday.
Yeah, he's a warrior. He's a special forces French veteran, and you could tell the way he fights, man. Like even the one fight that he lost, like he took some damage and he didn't go down at all. He kept coming the whole time. And then his last 4 fights, he's got 2 submissions, 2 knockouts. He's well-rounded. He brings it. And that just excites me. Those are the kind of fights that like, I get my blood boiling, like he's not ranked, but he's like good enough to be ranked. And he's like the boogeyman. Like nobody wants to fight a guy who's not ranked, who's that good. But like I want to fight the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Like, I want to fight the guys that like nobody wants to fight. And I think Benoit is one of them. And I got a lot of respect just for taking this fight. And you know, once I go out there and finish him, you know, we're just gonna keep moving in the right direction.
Yeah, I think if you asked a lot of UFC fans that are big time fans, not casuals, they would have Benoit possibly even in top 10. I mean, obviously the rankings are the rankings, but yeah, he's definitely a opponent that I'm really looking forward to you throwing down with, because I think it's gonna, like, when I'm thinking about walking in MSG on Saturday, I'm thinking about the trumpets, and then I think it has a chance to be the loudest for the entire night. I think your fight could be the loudest that it could be, because they're like, people are gonna be just in awe of
the chants echoing through MSG. Yep. Is Cohen going to be there again?
Yeah, I think so. I think him and Alex and Josh, all the Cohens will be there.
Unreal.
Yeah.
That's cool support.
I know, right? It's a great connection. You know, we had a tough year with the Mets this year, but
yeah, we did.
I know. I walked in with Cohen for your last fight. Like we walked in, like he was, you know, with his security in front of me, and I like fumbled to try to get my phone out to get a video for Frank the Tank. And I was not able to do that in time.
How cool is it to be like on this card, like as the main card this time? You're like carrying like the New York torch. How cool is that?
It's so awesome, man. Especially, you know, I love to fight foreigners for some reason.
That military background.
Yeah, there we go.
Like I know I'm gonna be hearing the steamroller chants. I'm hoping I'll hear the USA chants.
I wish they did the shorts for you guys. You were really like campaigning for the American versus France shorts. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, it would have been cool. But you know, I'm riding with Kyrgyzstan again. You know, so I told the UFC to get different color shorts, you have to change your country of origin, like just to get the color shorts.
Got it.
And I was like, I want red shorts with the yellow Frevola. What countries do I have to do that? And they're like, Kyrgyzstan.
So you wait, you're gonna have some form like country of origin Kyrgyzstan?
Yeah. Oh, but then
why don't
no
way.
Wait, when you walk out on Saturday night on the pay-per-view, is it gonna have
it like when it announces me and it says everything, it'll say USA, American flag, like on the screen and stuff. But the only thing is on my hoodie on my shoulder, there'll be a Kyrgyzstan flag.
Wait, was it?
Yeah. And,
was it last time? Because you wore those same color shorts for the Dover
last
fight,
time.
the red with yellow.
I wore them last time. I wore them for the Ottman fight, and that's why like I have like a small following in Kyrgyzstan now.
Yeah, let's go.
Like, shout out to all my team rollers in Kyrgyzstan. Like dude, even on Instagram, like people message me and they're like, brother, thank you for representing Kyrgyzstan, but I have to ask you, why do you represent Kyrgyzstan?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I wanted red shorts with yellow riding, but I ride with Kyrgyzstan.
I like always saw obviously like the yellow shorts, green writing as Brazil. And then eventually I saw people like that weren't from Brazil wearing that. I figured the UFC was like, yeah, you could wear whatever colors you want now. It's literally, you got to like kind of play the system by being like, yeah, I'll rep a different country for no reason in particular.
That's what you got to do.
That's great. Well, I hope they give you the Mets colors one day too, because that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that would be some orange shorts with blue
orange and blue.
You may need to play for them too.
I know.
Yeah.
I
want Cohen hear that.
I wonder how long is like, even obviously I remember you saw I saw your interview yesterday where kind of obviously you get the call at St. Denis. How long has he been on your radar? Because I feel like you guys have kind of had very similar like trajectories. Like you both have these big like not like finish streaks. You both have been kind of been like the underground kings, like rising up. You've both been underdogs a lot. And now you're the underdog in this fight. How long have you been kind of had your tabs on him?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched them, all of his finishes. I watched them, but really when he beat Moises and the way he beat Moises, I was like, all right, he's the real deal, because I know how good Moises is, and he just kind of ran through him. And then once he did that, I was like, all right, our paths are gonna meet.
It's interesting because we when we heard this fight announced, we talked about that Moises fight a lot, particularly me and Ev, as there were some moments that we looked at and said,
I DM'd it to you. I sent it to the DM.
Yeah, like there's some moments that we're like, Frevola may catch him if he does that. Don't do that with the steamroller, especially in New York City.
Yeah.
So like, well, I mean, obviously we're in your corner for this fight, but I think there's gonna be an opening.
Yeah, and I'm prepared for it, man. But like every fight, I'm prepared for 15-minute war.
Yeah. Yep.
And I know he's a grappler first. He throws down on the feet. He blasts his body kicks. He'll throw some heavy shots, but he wants to move forward and he wants to grapple. And
Do you expect him to shoot?
I do, and I'm prepared for it.
Yeah.
And it's been a while since I've really fought a grappler first. Like most of my career, like my plan is to take the guy down because they're like striking and stuff. But I'm well rounded now. I can strike, I could grapple, and I'm excited just to remind people that I can grapple.
Yeah.
How different was the preparation in this camp than your last, like specifically for the opponent? Are you the kind of fighter that trains specifically, like changing things up for him, or is it just let me be the best Matt Frevola I could be and train my stuff that I know I'm best at?
I had all my southpaw sparring partners. Obviously, I'm getting good at fighting these southpaws because I'm always fighting them. And I got Nazim Sadikov, who's on the card with me as well, and he's a southpaw. So me and him.
I saw you guys. I think maybe it was him or you put up yesterday the sparring sessions on Instagram. And I was like, man, I wish I was there for those because they were sick.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think he was shooting on you, and like it was I mean, those must be electric every Saturday afternoon or morning.
Yeah. The sparring sessions that we have, like they're like smokers. They're fights. It's like me and Nas like fight for 3-5s. Bazooka and like Damien fight for 3-5s, and then like there's a couple other fighters, like pro fighters who have fights. So it's like you come into like Law MMA, we could charge tickets to like walk in there.
Sounds like you should. It sounds
watch these
awesome.
sparring sessions.
Yeah, the video you posted was unbelievable. It seemed like a real fight. Obviously, you guys had the everything on, but it looks sick.
Yeah, that's like we try to keep it as safe as possible. It's like we always joke around like fast and light today.
Yeah.
We like hit hands, but like Nas lands a shot and then I land a shot and then we're fighting.
How is it that Wyman was talking about a little bit about it? How is it going through film with Longo?
It's good, but Longo's always like, yeah, he's got the left kick, he's got nothing I see. He's pretty we're ready for him, but Longo is always he's always got these like little tidbits that we work on, and like we really, he really helped me out to prepare for this guy's like left kick and like his southpaw stuff, and he's telling me that telling me to go to as much jiu-jitsu as possible. That was another thing. I did a lot of jiu-jitsu this camp, made sure my grappling is on point. At Sarah's with Matt Sarah helping me out a lot as well, and I'm ready.
Who's your corner for this one?
So I got Ray Longo, the Godfather of MMA. I got my boy Billy Q because I don't go to battle without him. He's my punching bag for life. And then the cheese roller.
Oh, so he's back. All right.
Cheese roller back.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, let's go, baby.
I was hoping. I was almost nervous to ask him. I was like, all right, are you in the corner this weekend?
Dude, I don't like to think of myself as a superstitious guy, but my last 3 fights, first round knockouts, I've had the same 3 corners. So I'm just don't
fix what ain't broke.
Exactly.
I was almost gonna say, what's the cheese roller's like corner advice, but it hasn't even gotten to that point.
No, his advice usually I give him some keywords just to like yell at me, and like usually his keyword is patience. He has to tell me patience.
I like that. Smart.
Very Jedi-like.
Yeah.
Yes, and then another thing is a rule for him is that he's not allowed to shadow box around me fight week because I don't want to look at it.
Oh, that's really funny. It's almost like don't practice your golf swing around like an actual PGA golfer. Like it's just like don't do it. Man. Don't do it. Any other like fight week like things that you don't want people doing? Is there like a certain food that you're craving and you're like, don't eat that in front of me?
No, I'm pretty good like with people eating and stuff. I try to have them go eat on their own.
I mean, Jack offered you food the second you walked in.
No. I said, do you need anything?
Like, what?
And then he said, no, I'm not eating. And I was like, I didn't ask that. But I felt bad because I must have fumbled my word.
Parmesan pizza.
Yeah, I got some pizza in the back.
That's my weight cut brain.
Yeah, just thinking about it. Do you like? Are you a gum guy during weight cut? Is that a big thing?
I'm a gum guy. I'm a Tiza guy. Shout out to my boys Tiza. I'm always packing a lip and nice Tiza. They got caffeine in them. They got like herbal teas that help me out. They had gum teas.
They got their own steamroller pack, right?
No, yeah,
10.
yeah. You got to get the
The weed roller.
steamroller. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You got a bunch of rollers. Now
I know,
you get the
I
roller
know.
empire.
Yeah, we just released MJ Arsenal, a steamroller. It's like a sick like little bowl, and it's got like a fist, like a UFC like glove in the middle, and like you pack the weed and it's a steamroller, so the carbs here, and you light it, and then the smoke goes through the glove. It's so sick.
I copped it yesterday.
Oh hell yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, we'll have it in the office.
apartment.
Boom!
See,
Look at that. You got the tea right there.
We got the Tiza right here, the steamroller puck right here. My favorite mango habanero. This is a little spicy, so it gives you like a little burn
kick
in the lip. Yeah, it's good stuff.
into that the second you get out of the octagon. Pack a lip for the interview.
Exactly.
Also, are you going to call out Patty again?
We'll see. Who?
Oh, don't even remember the guy. Don't even remember the guy. Fair enough. Fair enough.
We'll see if the blonde baddie impresses me in Vegas, then maybe I'll give him a shot.
Yeah, well, you saw who Tony Ferguson brought in for that camp.
I saw David Goggins.
Crazy.
Dude, I saw Tony just like throwing up in that video. I'm like, dude, what do you have to be like eating to like throw up like that?
Yeah, we said it was the most Tony Ferguson thing ever to record himself throwing up.
Yeah, and then be like, I gotta post that.
And then he's like, Goggins, I got this great video of me throwing up. You made me throw up, put it in your it's just amazing.
Do you think he's doing any fighting training for the camp, or do you think he's just doing David Goggins training?
This is Hell Week, according to David Goggins on his Instagram. So I think there's not a lot of fighting. It's strictly mental toughness.
Wow.
Which we were saying, I don't think Tony really needs any more mental toughness. He's pretty tough.
Yeah, I think what Tony needs is like just to be younger, which is not gonna happen.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Clock.
I mean, we'll see. It's an interesting fight. I get why Patty took the fight. But he's a bitch for ducking me. But we'll see if he can't beat a weathered Tony Ferguson, then he doesn't belong in the top 15.
I think he'll beat him. I think he will. I don't know.
That's interesting. Because Tony, every fight, he's looked good.
Even against Bobby Green, he looked good in the first round. Yeah,
he dropped him, and then he obviously got caught with like the craziest kick ever. But
yeah, that was oof.
Yeah, it's just like Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah,
like if I'm like 40 years old on a 6-fight losing streak, I hope that I have people around me to be like, Matt, you've done enough. Let's
hope it doesn't get to that point. But if it does, we'll just tell you.
Yeah, you guys let me know.
We'll be your guys.
I always tell Ray that when I like come back and I'm like 45, 50 years old and I'm like on TRT and I'm like, Coach, I'm ready for my bare knuckle boxing debut to like not train me. So Longo knows to not train me for my bare knuckle boxing debut when I'm 50.
That's like almost not the safe word, but that's like the danger word. If you say bare knuckle, it's like lock him out of the gym, take away his keys.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense though. You don't want to be going down that route. Unless it's like
the money's money.
Unless it's Frevola versus Jake Paul bare knuckle.
I mean, yeah. TRT Frevola is
TRT, the next mythical
money talk.
USADA's going bye-bye.
Somebody just like Photoshop your head onto TRT Vitor's body. That would be something. That was the all-time TRT. USADA though, they're gonna be gone. Yeah. Also, here's the thing: USADA's gonna be done in January. If they come to test you right now, you're kind of looking at them like, bro, you're gonna be fired in a month.
Yeah, well, when all that news came out, my guy David came and tested me like a week after, and I was talking to him about it. And I love my guy David. Like everybody talks like they hate their USADA guy. Me and him are buddies. Like he's watched me take shits multiple times, so we have like a weird connection.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
And he said, yeah, the UFC just didn't want to re-sign it, and then the head USADA guy kind of released that statement, pissed Dana off.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Dana came back, and like the whole relationship went to shit. And USADA was just pissed off because they were getting a lot of money from the UFC.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So that's why the head USADA guy released that statement, which pissed Dana off. But I mean, I talked to Nowitzki about it, and Nowitzki's like works for the UFC, and he's like the the relationship between like the fighters and the drug testing. So Da Vinci's going to be working with the new testing agency, and I guess they're going to do the same thing that USADA did. They're still going to like surprise people with drug tests, and I'm hoping it's not going to be a step back, because we're doing combat sports. We're punching each other in the head. Steroids don't help like how your brain's going to take like damage. It's just going to make you stronger to like inflict more damage. So it's like keep it natural. We're strong enough for now.
And so you think for the athletes it'll be pretty much the same? It should be pretty much the same.
Yeah, I think so. But I also got an email that like towards the end of the year we're gonna get a whole like email and a whole like course. And I guess they're gonna have a new app, and it's gonna be easier to navigate the app and do your whereabouts. But I think it's gonna be essentially the same thing.
Had your guy ever come at like a weird time, or that's why you like him, because he's at least respectful of like time or whatever?
Well, like the first, when I first got into the UFC, like he came like pretty early to like just make sure. But he probably came like 5 or 6. But then he like got to
AM.
Yeah.
Ooh, 5.
Pretty early.
Yeah,
5 is
well,
crazy.
that was like the first couple times, but
Okay.
then he kind of got to know me, and he was like knew that like no fishy. I wasn't doing anything fishy. Like I wasn't like nervous or trying to hide things, and like they could tell, And then after that, he just started coming at like 7, and I've passed like over 30 tests now. I think they know that I'm a clean athlete. And
Did they give you anything for that? Passing like 30, or you got to wait till 50 for the jacket?
I got a T-shirt at 25.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Just
got a
saying-
t-shirt.
They have to like carry it over and use out as something else,
Yeah.
so you don't have to
You
start
can't
over
hit the
again.
50. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they said that they're gonna keep that going. So
Good.
I need my jacket.
Yeah, that's it's a sick jacket.
All natural. I know.
Drug-free jacket. It's
Surprising.
like a dare jacket.
A dare jacket.
You put drugs with a big X through it.
Yeah. Clean. I can't wait for the fight this weekend, though. It's going to be awesome. Obviously, the cheese roller in the corner. That spells good luck.
It does,
Steve Cohen in the crowd. Good luck.
Yep.
He's also undefeated with you.
Yes, he is.
So let's hope we get another dub this weekend.
Underdog again for the steamroller betters. Money to be made
Money
Yep.
to be made. Yep.
That's it. They keep doubting me.
for the
But
plus signs.
I love it. Like I've been an underdog my whole life. And I've been overachieving my whole life, and like that's why I feel like I relate. I'm the people's champ. I'm a man of the people, and I'm just out there. I just fucking work hard. Honestly, I just work hard, prepare the only way I know how to, and just got to go out there and fight this guy. And that's what I do.
I think that's why
Yeah,
people
I'll
love
call
the
it
steamroller.
I think it's like the hardcore's main event.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I can't wait. All right. Good luck. We'll see you on Saturday.